Hello again, my comic book lovers around the world. This is your boy, your friend, your buddy, Mario Kusakawa, bringing another episode of Comics Con Sabor. This is episode 9 of Comics Con Sabor. My God, 9 episodes already. This is going great. Thank you guys, appreciate your time. Today's episode of Comics Con Sabor is real dear to me. And the reason is, those that know me, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. But not Peter Parker's Spider-Man fan. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, but of my boy Ben Reilly. I love the Scarlet Spider. I love Ben Reilly. I think he is one of the most underrated characters in Marvel. I love the character. I think his arc, his persona, his characterization is fantastic. I love the guy. I love Kane as well. You know, comes from the Clone Saga. Those are two of my favorite Spider-Mans. Besides Miguel O'Hara from 2099, which that's my number one Spider-Man right there. That's my dude. But that's, you know what? That's for another episode of Comics Con Sabor. But today we're going to talk about Ben Reilly Spider-Man number 1. Which is pretty interesting. Of course, by hopefully I'm not gonna kill and butcher his last name too much. J.M. DeMatteis. Hopefully I'm not killing you too bad, dude. Hopefully I'm not killing you too bad. And by David Baldion. Hopefully I don't think I'm killing your name too much, buddy. But JM, if I am, I apologize to you. So Ben Reilly Spider-Man 1 is, it's a brand new story, it's a brand new take. Peter Parker and Mary Jane, as we know, they're no longer in New York City for a few. So Ben is more or less taking over. And what is so funny to see is that he's just walking with a hoodie, blonde hair and all. And J.J. Jameson, hey Parker, what's going on? Whatever. And he's like, who? Pretending, He goes, oh, Peter Parker, come on, Peter, you're supposed to come here, be working, whatever. I'm like, you got me confused with the wrong guy, dude. So it's like that interaction, but you see how Ben Reilly's more serious, like, I am not Parker. And you see, like, Jay, you're like, whoa, I'm sorry, my bad. Works out. Because what I always enjoy about Ben Reilly is this different take on the whole, character that is supposed to be. Because he was a clone. Kane, or Spider-Man in the Clone Saga. So, him having again like his a brand new run, especially like a newer update run, to me is fantastic. And right off the bat, it's actually pretty crazy because he is fighting. Oh my God! Wait, Carrion, which he's one of the characters he knows, but Carrion has like multiple personalities. But Ben Reilly always tries to solve the issue with certain villains, because he knows that Carrion, since he has a dual personality, like he knows more or less the main character Malcolm, he's not too bad. So it's pretty interesting how Ben does, and I really appreciate that. But it's just crazy. So the whole interaction, and then him, taking him to the hospital after he gets captured, and it's so interesting. And like, cause you see Ben, cause he could literally just beat him up badly, like hurt him badly, but he doesn't want to do it. So I'm like, he really holds back, and now everyone's gonna say, "Oh, Spider-Man does the same thing." I'm like, yeah, the Spider-Man he felt bad cause he let his Uncle Ben die. Let's be realistic, and then he started to do the right thing. Ben Reilly was a clone, so like his whole world is from a different perspective because he has no world. So he is actually like learning, because he thought that his entire life was his life, but it's not. It was Peter's. So that's what I like about Ben. He's truly learning about life, about him. He always has the struggle that always compare him to Peter Parker, but he always wants to be his own entity. So it's always a struggle, and that's what I like about him. So him with the first interaction with Carrie and with the alter ego, that bad guy, from Malcolm, which is the main character, is very interesting because he's like, you feel like he's talking to himself to, like, in some way cure himself. So I found that very interesting. I'm like, you know what, Mr. DeMattheis, you are doing good. The artwork is okay. It's decent. Very surprising. It has like a small take, not on the 90s, but like I would say the late 80s, which I could appreciate. But it is really well done. And what caught me right off guard, like surprised me right off guard, like, he is, more or less sleeping and having all these dreams and whatever. And out of nowhere, something is crawling. He jumps. I'm like, oh, what is this? I'm like, a scorpion. And once I saw, I'm like, no way, he's fighting a scorpion right now too. And the scorpion is right there. And I'm like, holy crap. This is like to me, it was like a total shocker. So I was like, holy crap, what's going on here now? So I'm really curious to keep reading this story. Again, it's Ben Reilly. So I will read it regardless. Simple as that, because that's my dude. So, but I'm really surprised, and like, I want to see where this story is going to take, and like, what next step of the evolution of the character, Ben Reilly Spider-Man, is going to take. So yeah, guys, so I appreciate you guys. This is this week's episode of Comics Con Sabor. If you guys could do me like a huge big favor, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't, so like you also hit the little notification button, so whenever I upload a new video, you guys will get it. And it also helps me with the YouTube algorithm. I really appreciate that, guys. I appreciate you guys for the time that you take from your day to check this humble guy giving you a quick review of comics that he reads. I appreciate you guys. See you guys on the next episode. Nothing but love for you guys. Peace.